I see our future in the flowers there. They say this moment is the final goal, but I feel a quickening inside my soul. It's not the finish line, it's not the end. It's the first day of forever with my best friend. We're beginning at the altar, standing in the sun. The 1,000 miles behind us are only mile one. With every I do and every sacred vow, our real life is starting right here and right now. Step by step into the unknown blue. Everything begins today with you. The white dress will eventually be put away, but the words we've spoken are here to stay. Beyond the ceremony and the champagne toast, it's the simple Tuesdays that I love the most. Walking down these steps and through that door, ready for the world like never before. Not just a ceremony, not just a day, but the foundation for the life we'll sway. A doorway opening, a path that's wide, with a brand new world waiting just outside. Our story starts now, with this vow just beginning. I used to pray to a sky that felt empty and cold, counting the stories that I had been told, searching for miracles, looking for signs, reading the hope in between all the lines. Then you walked in like a prayer finally heard, the most beautiful truth in a single word. Now I'm living a breathless amen tonight, bathed in the wonder of this holy light. I don't have the words for the way that I feel when the dream in my heart is finally real. It's a hallelujah whispered in the dark, a breathless amen, holy spark. Every thank you I've uttered for the air that I breathe is nothing compared to the way I believe in the grace of your spirit, the strength of your hand, of land. You are the blessing I didn't know to ask for, the peace at the center of every war. Let the choir sing, or let the world be still. I'll follow the path and I'll climb every hill with the heart full of worship and eyes full of you, giving thanks for a love that is honest and true. Thank you for you, so be it, amen. But you are the anchor that's holding on to me when the ground starts to shake and the mountains might fall. You're the hand in the dark, the response to my call. Steady as stone, yet as light as a wing. You're the quiet power in every small thing. It's gravity and grace, the pull and the flight, keeping me grounded while I reach for the light. You're the weight that I need, the breath that I take, the beautiful promise that nothing can break. Bound to the earth, but soaring through space, held in the balance of gravity and grace. There's a strength in your softness, a fire in your calm, healing the world with the touch of your palm. I used to fear falling, I used to fear heights, but you are the safety in my lonely nights. Now I can stand where the edge meets the sky, because I know you won't ever let me fly by. Like the moon holds the tide, like the earth holds the rain, you take away the pressure, you quiet the pain. A force of nature, a gift from above, the perfect physics of a perfect love, never letting go. More than you know. Grace. I was a melody, wandering alone, searching for a chord that felt like home. Then you added color to the black and white, turning my shadows into morning light. everything finally sounded right. I'm finding my rhythm in the soul of you. Two separate voices, one beautiful sound, lifting us up off this heavy ground. No more discord, no more fear. The song is perfect now that you're here. We don't need a map or a guiding star. We're exactly where we're meant to be, right where we are. In the space between words, in the breath in between, there's a music playing that's felt but unseen. It's the pulse in your wrist against the palm of my hand, a language that only our hearts understand. When the world gets loud and the keys go wrong, you're the steady refrain that keeps me strong. A bridge over trouble, a chorus of grace. I find my music in the lines of your face. In perfect sync, don't even have to think, just you and me. I've been a traveler for a long, long time, looking for a reason, looking for a rhyme. Every road was dusty, every bed was cold, like a story that had already been told. Then I tasted the sweetness of your golden grace, and I found my destination in your face. Your honey and home, the sugar and the stone, the warmest sanctuary I've ever known. Sweet on my lips and steady for my soul, the only medicine that makes me feel whole. A golden light when the world turns gray. I'm honey and home, and I'm here to stay. It's the kitchen dancing and the porch swing talk. It's the way you hold me when we take a walk. The sting of the world just melts away in the amber glow of an ordinary day. You've built a garden where the weeds used to grow, the softest place that a heart could ever know. More than a feeling, more than a spark, you're the lantern waiting in the lonely dark. Rich as the harvest, deep as the well, more beautiful than any words could tell. Honey and home, sweeter than rest. I'm truly blessed to be home. Take away the magic of a starry night. If the world went quiet and the lights went low, There's only one thing I'd need to know, that underneath the layers in the outward part, there's a steady rhythm beating in your heart. It's just two hearts finding their way in the middle of the rush, in the heat of the day. No grand production, no heavy design, just the simple truth of your soul and mine. Beyond the ceremony and the fancy starts, we're just two hearts, just two hearts. Ooh, just two hearts. We don't need the titles or the golden rings to be the masters of the little things. It's the way we listen, the way we stay, when the rest of the world just looks away. A raw connection, a basic beat that makes the bitter moments taste so sweet. Take the riches, take the fame, leave me nothing but your name. I'd still have everything I need in the life that we've agreed to lead. Just two hearts beating together, now and forever. Two hearts. A dress of white waiting by the door, when my heart beats soft but my soul feels loud, tracing every thread of where we've been, ready for the life that's about to begin. It's more than just lace and promises tonight. It's the way you hold me in the morning light. I'm weaving my future into your hand, building a world on this holy sand. In every stitch and every word I say, I'm yours forever, starting today. With every step, I'm losing every fear. The veil is thin, but the bond is strong. This is the melody where I belong. Looking at you, I see my home. No more wandering, no more alone. Through the seasons and the silver years, through the shared laughter and the salt of tears, this promise won't fade, this gold won't rust. A lifetime of love, a lifetime of trust. Just lace and promises sewn into my heart, never depart, starting today. I've got a Polaroid tucked in my mind of the very first moment our lives intertwined. The coffee shop rain and the late night drives, the beautiful messy details of our lives. We've collected the pieces, we've colored them in, and today is the day where the best parts begin. It's our favorite forever, a story well told, turning the silver to shimmering gold. From the first hello to the I always will. Time's moving on, but we're standing still. Every tomorrow is better than before. I'm choosing you daily, then choosing you more. They say that the spark eventually fades, but they haven't seen how we dance through the shades. It's not just the lightning, it's not just the fire, it's the comfort of knowing you're all I require. An old favorite sweater, a song we both know. The deeper the roots, the higher we grow. We aren't just a moment, we aren't just a phase. We're a lifetime of Sundays and sun-drenched days. I'll memorize you until the ink runs dry, underneath every version of our sky. Our favorite forever, the best is yet to come. Always you, forever started today. Just the simple grace of your hand in mine. It's not in the shouting, it's not in the show. It's the quiet ways that our feelings grow. A look across the room, a secret smile that makes every second worth every mile. I am quietly yours through the noise and the rain, a steady heartbeat to soften your pain. No grand declarations, just a promise that stays in the humble corners of our ordinary days. Like the dew on the grass, like the first light of dawn, I'm quietly yours until the world is all gone. It's the coffee you brew when the morning is cold. It's the stories we whispered, the secrets we hold. We don't need the fire, we've got the warm coals that keep the light burning deep in our souls. A love that's as silent as snow on the ground. The most beautiful music doesn't make any sound. Let the world keep on spinning, let it shout if it must. We've built our foundation on silence and trust, a sanctuary hidden from the rush and the glare. Whenever you need me, you'll find me right see the lightning splitting up the sky. The waves are crashing on the jagged shore, but I'm not afraid of the ocean's roar. I found a place where the water is still, where the wind can't reach me, and it never will. You're my safe harbor, love, in the middle of the gale. Steady ground when my strength starts to fail. Let the thunder roll and the wild rains fall. I'm tucked away behind your breakwater wall. No matter how far the horizon may roam, you are the harbor, you are the home. I used to drift like a ship with no name. Every dark current felt exactly the same, tossed by the doubt and the cold of the night, searching for even a flicker of a light. Then I saw your lighthouse, I followed the glow to the warmest sanctuary I'll ever know. The world can be heavy, the world can be cruel, but here in your arms there's a different rule, a peace that surpasses the depth of the sea. That's exactly what you've given to me. Safe harbor, love. The storm is outside, here we can hide in our harbor. But the words in our hearts will never fade away. We've traded our secrets and shared every dream. Now we're moving as one, like a deep, steady stream. I see the reflection of a life well spent in the holy silence of this covenant. It's more than a name on a dotted line. It's the merging of yours and the merging of mine, signed in gold, sealed with a kiss. I've spent a lifetime waiting for this, a bond that won't tarnish, a love that won't fold. Our story is written and it's signed in gold. The years will bring weather, the silver will gray, but the value of us only grows every day. Like a treasure we found in the middle of nowhere, there's a richness in breathing the same morning air. I'm investing my soul in the warmth of your touch. I never knew simple could mean quite this much. They can take all the riches, the fame and the pride, as long as I've got you right here by my side. The highest of honors, the greatest of things, carrying these little rings. Signed in gold, forever's the currency. Just you and me. Signed in gold. The wine is finished and the guests are gone. The stars are hanging by a silver thread, while the world is sleeping in its quiet bed. Kick off your shoes, let the floorboards creak. I've got the only rhythm that I'll ever seek. We're just slow dancing in the moonlight, baby. Let the shadows turn to gold and drive me crazy. No band is playing, just the wind in the trees, and the way you pull me closer with such easy ease. The clock is frozen and the night is long. You're the only melody, the only song. Your head is resting on my shoulder now. I'm making promises without a vow. The pale blue glow is tracing out your face in this tiny kitchen, in this sacred space. We don't need a ballroom or a crystal light, just the magic of this ordinary night. Around and around in this velvet dark, every gentle touch is a tiny spark. Let the morning wait, let the sun stay down. We're the only royalty in this quiet town. Slow dancing, just you and the moon. Never too soon. And the moonlight. Just the way the morning coffee smells, the sunlight's creeping across the sheets, far away from the busy streets. I'm looking at you in the early light, and everything feels exactly right. These are my Sunday morning vows to you. When the world is quiet and the sky is blue, it's not just the altar or the big white dress. It's the simple I love you in the morning mess. I'll choose you in the silence, I'll choose you in the gray. Every single Sunday, every single day. We don't need a crowd to hear us speak. The promises we make are for the weak, in the laundry piles and the grocery lines shines in the way our ordinary life entwines. The holy moments aren't just on the stage, they're written on every single messy page. Let the grand gestures fade like the afternoon sun. You're my favorite person when the work is all done. A love that's as easy as a deep, slow breath, faithful and steady until the very end. Sunday morning vows, just us two, always new. On a Sunday morning, I spent so long wandering the city streets, finding dead ends and bittersweet retreats. I followed the stars, but they led me astray. Just a ghost in the fog, trying to find my way. But then I saw the light in your window pane, and suddenly I knew I wasn't walking in vain. Every wrong turn was the map to you. Every gray sky led to the shade of blue. The jagged roads and the mountains high were just the path to the love in your eyes. I'm finally home, the journey is through. I was following the map to you. I don't need a compass or a paper trail. I don't need a wind to fill up my sail. Just the sound of your voice is the only guide to the peace that I'm feeling deep down inside. No more almost or someday soon. I found the center of my own moon. Let the world be wide and the oceans deep. I got a promise that I'm gonna keep. I'd walk it all over every mile again, just to end up right where I began. The map to you, I'm home now, never lost again to you. I've waited for a lifetime just to see the person I was always meant to be. Standing right here, reaching for your hand, finally finding where I'm meant to land. You are the only always I'll ever need, the only garden where I'll plant my seed. Through the rush of time and the changing tides, you're the only place where my heart resides. My first, my last, my constant true, the only always is loving you. The years may fade and the stars may dim, but I'll be the shore where your love can swim. But through every high and every low, bond that's written in the ancient sky, a love that only grows as the days go by. The only always forever is just beginning. Always you, just you. Just you. As we climb to the top of this quiet hill, the world down below is a whisper, a sigh. Under the dome of the velvet sky, I see the reflection of worlds in your eyes, a promise that lives where the galaxy lies. Draped in a veil of stars tonight, bathed in the glow of ancient light, every constellation is calling your name, and our two spirits are burning the same. Infinite sky, infinite soul, you are the peace that finally made me whole. Yet they hold the weight of standing tall through the quiet winters and the summer heat, like the growth of an oak on a busy street. count the layers of the years we've known in the silent language of the seeds we've sown. It's written in the rings, the life we've made, a love that won't wither, a light that won't fade. Round and round, no beginning or end, the lover, the partner, the truest friend. In the curve of the metal, in the grain of the tree, our story is carved for eternity. Is a mark of grace, a map of the battles that we had to face. But look at the circle, unbroken and bright, guiding us through the deepest of night. It's the history of us, growing, endless. Yeah. I used to walk to a beat of my own, steady but feeling alone. Then you stepped in with a different sound, and suddenly my feet finally touched the ground. It wasn't a clash, it wasn't a fight, it was two different pulses finding the light. Now I'm wrapped in your rhythm, caught in your sway. I don't wanna hear any music play unless it's the sound of your heart against mine, crossing the border, blurring the line. Every breath is a note, every touch is a song, wrapped in your rhythm where I belong. Yeah, you're the backbeat that keeps me in time, the soul in the lyric, the breath in the rhyme. When life gets too loud and the static is high, you're the deep bass underneath the blue sky. We're moving in sync without saying a word, the sweetest vibration that I've ever heard. Let the tempo slow, let the world spin fast. We found a cadence that's built to last, a symphony rising from the heat of our skin. This is the music that we're living in, wrapped in your rhythm. Stay in the groove, every single move yours. Barefoot in the clover, sun in my hair. There's a sweetness of clover in the afternoon air. We didn't need the glitter, we didn't need the gold, just a love that's as honest as the earth can hold. It's a wildflower wedding, let the wind be our song, right here in the meadow where we both belong. growing where we're planted, wild and free. The most beautiful thing that I ever did see. No lines and no fences, just the open sky, with a wildflower love that'll never die. The petals might scatter when the autumn arrives, but the roots are run deep through the soil of our lives, untamed and resilient through the sun and the rain, blooming in the joy and the shadow of pain. I'll pick you a bouquet of the things we've survived, and thank the high heavens that we both have arrived. Let the mountains be witnesses, let the rivers run fast. We found something simple, something built to last. Not grown in a greenhouse, not kept in a vase, but thriving forever in this wide open space. Wildflower wedding, just growing free. You and me, wildflowers. I've been watching the clouds for a week or two, praying for a glimpse of that perfect blue. But even if the rain decided to fall, it wouldn't change the way I feel at all. The lace is ready and the flowers are set. The best day of my life hasn't happened yet, until now. In a white dress, under blue skies, I see my whole world reflecting in your eyes. Let the sun shine down on the promises we make, on every single breath and every step we take. It's a brand new morning, a beautiful day, and we're finally on our way. The aisle is a runway to a brand new life. I can't wait to hear them call me your wife. The wind is a whisper, the grass is a floor. I've never been so certain of anything before. So crank up the music and let the bells ring. I'm ready for the joy that tomorrow will bring. No more shadows, no more gloom. Everything's beginning to bud and bloom. A wide open future, a clear-eyed view. I'm walking into the light with you.